We are live.
All praises. Shalom, shalom. First off, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah. Welcome to Yahweh's Camp Wednesday Night Live. This brother Yashawan Ban Yahweh.
His Officer Ron.
His brother
Officer
Ephraim.
Malak. Officer Malak.
This is Joshua Bangan.
Con. All right, so for tonight, we usually rotate. So tonight, we was gonna have the brother Yashu bring out his lesson for the night, but the brother got tied up in some family matters, so we gonna go into some different tonight. So for tonight, we just go into some world news. We want to talk about this this Peyton Gendron case as well. That case, I think he got sentenced today. So we go look at some of the videos, and we go into it to see what exactly was going on with it. And we go get into some other stuff about Jacob's trouble. But Ephraim, if you want to pull up that first video, just so we could get some more information about that Peyton Gendron sentence.
Con. What do we have here? You want to do the sentence? Or just the overall video?
Yeah, the actual sentence.
Okay.
Mr. Gendron, please stand. There is no place for you or your ignorant, hateful, and evil ideologies.
Can y'all hear that?
Civilized society.
Con.
There can be no mercy.
It's not loud, but I can hear it.
No understanding.
And Salakia, before we start the video, Salakia.
Damage you have caused.
So this is going into the Peyton Gendron case for all those who may be viewing that might not know about it or remember. But I believe it was back in like late May. I think this happened. It was like late May, somewhere around that time. Just talking about that Edomite that had went into that grocery store in Buffalo and killed 10 people. I forgot what app he was on when he went live, but he had went live and he recorded the whole thing. And when it first came out, we had seen the original video.
I think it was the Twitch channel.
It was on Twitch.
Yeah. Twitch is usually for a video game, but apparently also for psychopaths too.
Right. So for those who might not know the situation, he went into that store in Buffalo and he killed 10 people. And obviously he got away, with his life. But later they found out that he that was premeditated. When they actually went to his house and found out all the rest of the information, he had wrote out that manifesto. So they going into that information, man. He was planning on this attack for months. We got older videos on our channel too when we went into that. But basically we just going over this this sentence, So you could go back to the video. Somebody said it's low, so I don't know if they can hear it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and see if I could raise it up somehow. If not, I might have to find another video. Let me check. Let me know if y'all can hear it better. Hold on.
Is too great, and the people you have hurt are too valuable to this community. You will never see the light of day as a free man ever again.
Could y'all hear it?
Yeah, it's still about the same.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can hear. I don't know if everybody that's watching live can hear it. I don't know how they can hear it. Yeah, Amak said it's low, but he said he can hear it though. But he said it's just kind of low.
Okay. So while we watch this, I'm gonna see if I can
It is
find
the
another video in
judgment
the
of this
background.
court for your conviction under the first count of the indictment, a domestic act of terrorism motivated by hate in the first degree, an A1 felony, that you be sentenced to life imprisonment without parole. Under the second count of the indictment, murder in the first degree, for the murder of Roberta Drury, a vibrant 32-year-old young woman.
Let's see if this one's a little better.
Place for you or your ignorant,
Better?
hateful, and evil ideologies in a
Yeah,
civilized.
a little bit better.
There can be no mercy for you, no understanding, no second chances. The damage you have caused is too great, and the people you have hurt are too valuable to this community. You will never see the light of day as a free man ever again. It is the judgment of this court for your conviction under the first count of the indictment, a domestic act of terrorism motivated by hate in the first degree, an A1 felony, that you be sentenced to life imprisonment without parole.
All right, so Salaki, we can stop right there because we just wanted to show exactly what he got sentenced with, right? So can somebody give me Leviticus 24:17, and can somebody give me Genesis 9:6? Matter of fact, Malak, can you give me that in Leviticus 24:17? And then Brother Joshua, do you mind giving me Genesis 9:6? Baba Kashar.
Con.
Right. So we heard what the judge said, right? So basically, you know, this damn devil, he was sentenced to life in prison, right? So this man killed 10 people, and according to the American government and their judicial system, they, you know, decided to get this man life in prison, right? You know, some people, they might think, you know, that's cool. They might say, well, you know, I think that's a good punishment, right? He took away 10 lives, so you know, if he get life in prison, you know, that's good, right? But we have to judge according to the ways of the Lord, right? We can't judge people based off Esau society, right? Because according to Esau, you could kill 10 people and you just get life in prison. So you still get to keep your life even though you took away 10 other people's lives, right? So Malak, when you get that Leviticus 24, let's read that.
Con, this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 24, verse 17. And he that killeth any man
Salaki,
shall
let's stop right there. Let's stop right there. So it says,
Con.
he that killeth any man, right? How many people did this damn devil kill, right?
Con.
He killed 10 people. So it says, and he that killeth any man, he guilty of killing 10 people, right? So read that again from the top.
Come. And he that killeth any man shall surely be put to death.
No, they should get life in prison.
Shall surely be put to death.
Right. So according to the Bible, according to the Lord, if you kill any man or murder any man, you shall surely be put to death. Right? Not you get 15 years, right? You get life in prison, right? And and these type of cases, you know, when they put this devil in prison, it ain't like he gonna be in there with a cellmate. They gonna put him in the private parts. He gonna be in the damn room by himself, right? I forgot what they call that when they give you your own personal cell.
Sound like
Solitary?
favorable
Yeah,
treatment.
solitary, yeah.
Solitary.
Right. So that's what they go do with this damn devil. He go get his own personal room. They go check up on him. They go give him the good food. Right? He probably go be in there with a nice bed, and he go have his own cell phone. Right? So he ain't gonna be in there with. They ain't gonna put him. You think they gonna put him in the same cell with his cellmate? That's a Jake. That was a damn a game banger back in the world.
Highly doubt it. He's probably gonna have his own tennis court.
Right. That's not the type of treatment that they get. He go get his own personal room. Right.
Hey,
he go get treated good in prison. Right. It ain't like he been tortured this life sentence in prison. Right. They go treat this damn devil good, the same way they treat all the rest of these devils. Right. So what you got, King?
No, I was just gonna say I got a precept. This is the book of Genesis 27, 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob.
Right.
That's what's going on. That's right.
Right. And we was go get into that too. Right. Going back to the beginning. Right. That's why when you read Genesis, the 25th chapter, Jacob and Esau was going at it inside the womb. Right. It's always been a rival between Esau and Jacob. Right. It was always Esau plan to destroy Jacob from the beginning. Right. So you thought that devil was sorry when he was getting his sentence? You thought he was actually sorry? Right? You thought he was like, oh, why did I do this, man? I feel sorry. I mean, how the hell do you claim that you feel sorry when you he had more than enough time to think about what he was gonna do before he actually did it? Right? He was planning this attack for months. Mm-hmm. And then he had a nice 3 to 4 hour drive to rethink about it. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Right? How did this devil feel so comfortable with coming to our so-called neighborhood and doing that to our people? You got to think about what type of society are we living in, right? And then you still got people out here talking about, well, you guys teach that the white man's the devil. Why do you guys believe that? Right? I mean, it's like these people living up under a damn rock.
Is it not evident by now?
Right. It's like, I mean, are you special? Are you special ed? Do you have mental issues? right? How many times do these people have to shoot you down? How many times do these people have to put a knee on your neck? How many times do these people have to lock you up unjustly? Right? I mean, what more do they have to do? Right? So like let's get back to this where I had y'all at first. So I'm gonna get through this first real quick. So who had Genesis 9 and 6?
Come on. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 9, verse 6. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 9, verse 6. Whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. For in the image of Yahweh, man he made.
Right, so let's read that again from the top. Because this is going back to that Leviticus 24 and 17 that we just brought out. So read that again from the top, King.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 9, verse 6. Whoso sheddeth man's blood.
Right, so let's go back to this case right here, right? This man shed the blood of 10 people, right? And like I said, he had the whole thing on video. He went live. We seen the actual video, right? You had elderly people of our nation getting they brains blew out on video in public at a damn grocery store, right? People yelling and screaming, people pleading for their lives, people running and all type of chaos and mayhem going on, right? I mean, imagine you at a grocery store. The last thing you're thinking about is a damn Edomite coming in there and shooting up the place, right? You have people in that store probably grabbing stuff for the family dinner that night, right? Right? People walking around the store looking for milks and eggs, right? And then the next thing you know, you turn your head and all you see is a damn Edomite with damn Call of Duty apparel on, right? Suited up, looking like he getting ready for war. And he got a damn AK in his hand. And then the next thing you know, you land on the ground in a puddle of blood, right? So these are the things that the Most High is putting forth on the face of the earth in these last days, right? And our people think this is a game. They think we be out there playing games when we be out there prophesying, right? What are those guys talking about? Why every time I walk past those niggas, they tell me to put on modest apparel? Why these niggas keep telling me that the white man's the devil, right? Why are they doing this, right? Why are they telling me that I have to stop celebrating my birthday, right? Why are they telling me that I have to stop celebrating Thanksgiving, right? Why they keep telling me that it's gonna be plagues and pestilence upon the face of the earth? I don't want to hear that, right? That's why the Lord said, cry aloud, spare not, right? We out here trying to save our people. We don't give a damn about how you feel about it. Unless you want to end up the next victim. That must be what they want. They want to end up the next victim on the national news, right? So we out here trying to save souls. I ain't trying to end up. I ain't trying to be no victim. I ain't look when the Most High send these death angels all throughout the earth. I ain't trying to be nowhere around that. I ain't trying to be lose my life on the damn floor at the damn grocery store, right? But hey, like I said, hey, our people just don't understand this, right? So let's read that one more time in Genesis 9 and 6. So we not satisfied with this damn devil getting a life sentence. That's a smack in the damn face.
Con.
Because we know good and well if the roles was reversed, if it was a so-called black man that drove 4 hours to go to a predominantly European neighborhood and he killed 10 Europeans at their grocery store, we all know how that would have went down. Ain't no way in hell he would have made it out of that alive.
Not even close.
He would have had so much. He would have had so many damn holes in him. He would have looked like Swiss cheese walking out of there. He would have been finished, right? But for some reason, this devil go out of his way to come to our neighborhood, shoot our people down, and he get away with it. He's still breathing. But wait a minute, according to the Bible, according to the laws of God, the Lord said, if you kill for man, you shall surely be put to death. Right? So let's read that again, King.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 9, verse 6. Whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed, for in the image of Yahweh made he man. Right,
so it says, whosoever sheddeth man's blood, that man's blood got to be shed. Right?
Oh.
I mean, that's just judgment. An eye for eye, tooth for a tooth, a life for a life. Right? You take 10 lives, then your life's supposed to been gone. Think about that. If you kill one man, you already held accountable. You already supposed to get your life taken away. But you killed 10 people. So it ain't no way in hell that you should still be breathing right now. Right? So let's go. Malak, you say you had a precept?
No, I would just wanted to say that, of course this guy he apologized and everything, but you can guarantee that they told him to say that, to act that way, because they were trying to get away from him getting a death sentence and possibly a lower sentence.
Right. Of course, yeah. Right. So like we said, these are the tactics that they come up with, right? Like I said, if it was one of us in that same situation, we wouldn't have the privilege to still be breathing. That brother would have been dead. Right? So let's pull up that other video, Ephraim. That first video I sent you, I think. Right?
Name is Barbara Massey. I'm Captain Massey's sister.
Yeah, it might be. I think it might have been another video. I think it was the other video. I think I sent you 3 videos for the patent Genjin. That might be it.
Chaos breaking out in the courtroom early on as a man lunges at the shooter, Peyton Gendron, followed by shouts and sobs as deputies restrained him, and Gendron was removed from the courtroom for his safety.
Right, and you see that? Salakia. Hey, let's stop right there. Can somebody give me Isaiah 5:20?
That's through the spirit. I was getting ready to pull that same precept.
Con. You could read it when you get there, King.
This is the book of Isaiah 5:20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
Right. So it says, woe unto them that call evil good, right? So as you seen, you had a brother or more than likely he was a family member to one of the victims of that, horrible shooting that happened in Buffalo, right? So this brother, righteously, right, in the right state of mind, charged at the murderer that killed his family member, right? But what did the police do, right? What did all the officers that was in there, what did they do, right? They stopped him, and then they grabbed up the damn Edomite, and they protected him, and he got to walk away, right?
That's right.
Don't make
So
no.
we live in a country where they protect murderers, right? They protect serial killers. They protect pedophiles. They protect everything that's evil and wicked, right? But we go out there on the streets with the Bible and then it's an issue, right? We deal with this stuff every week, week in and week out. We go out on the streets, they come up with a new ordinance every week. Well, you guys can't be out here with a microphone. You guys can't be out here with more than 5 or 6 people. You guys can't be out here past 9 o'clock. You guys can't do this. You guys can't do that. Your microphone got to be at a certain level, right? Meanwhile, we out there reading the Bible and Negroes walking around smoking blunts in front of the police and walk past them. They don't say nothing. Females be out there half naked with no damn clothes on and the police don't say nothing, right? All type of evil and wickedness. Females be out there selling their damn bodies, prostituting. Police don't say nothing. We come out there with the words of God, then all hell break loose, right? Like I said, this is the world that we live in. This earth was given to the hands of the wicked, and this evil, wicked world has been exposed by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai every single day. How do you not see that this is Babylon the Great? How do you not see that this is Egypt all over again? Right? How do you not see that this is Sodom and Gomorrah all over again? Right? The same thing was going on during the time of Egypt. That's why Moses got mad and slew those Egyptians that was wronging his brother. That's the same thing that's the same spirit that brother had. He was like, oh, this damn devil, he killed my family. Oh, he got to get it. And then he charged at him and then they stopped him. Right? That's called righteous indignation. Right? That's in our spirit. The Lord said, if you kill a man, you shall surely be put to death. If you shed man's blood, then your blood got to be shed. Right? But you got these damn cowards hiding from their judgment. Right? These damn Edomites always running away from their judgment, but they only go be able to run for so long.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The Most High God, he got their number. So they can keep running, they can keep protecting these murderers, right? But they got a great and terrible judgment waiting for them. Right?
Hey, Salaki, I got a precept, King.
Come on, bring that up.
This is the book of Deuteronomy 28, verse 49 through 50. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth. A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. A nation of fair countenance, which shall not regard the person of old, nor shew favor to the young.
Come. And we all know that's talking about Esau and all the so-called European nations, right? Whose main symbol was the eagle, right? It says he will not regard the person of the old or the young. Look at the screen and look at all the people that this damn beast murdered, right? Look at them. You have elderly people. Look like you got probably one person that's kind of young, right? Hey, luckily all the young people that was in the store that day, they got away, man. I seen the video on the news clip when this first happened, and it was a sister. She was in there with her young daughter, but they was able to hide. They was able to hide until the attack was over with, right? And then luckily by the grace of the Most High, they survived, right?
Hey,
So we have
hey,
go ahead.
right there on the bottom, you see that bottom one from the right, that one Edomite right there. He stopped all his shooting just so that he can apologize to this heifer.
Right. Yeah, that's the one in the video, I believe, where he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Yeah.
Like I said,
Yeah.
we seen the whole the actual footage, right? He stopped. I think that's the one he shot outside, right? Because when he first came to the store, before he even went inside the store, that's the one that he shot, and he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
He was aiming for somebody else.
Right.
Hopefully they brought that out during the trial.
I doubt it.
Yeah. But
Appreciate.
bring that up.
This is just let me back on what Brother Gad said in Deuteronomy. This 2 Timothy 3:1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. So we knew all this stuff was coming. That's why it's happening, because of all the curses. Yeah.
Right. Like we said, like this ain't no surprise to us, right?
That's right.
We been knew about this stuff. We've been warning our people about these things happening, right? So let's finish that video.
10 victims murdered in a racist attack inside this Buffalo supermarket finally get their chance to confront the gunman who killed their loved ones.
I will hurt you so bad. You have made me sick. You got my family crying. I miss my sister every day.
19-year-old Peyton Gendron admitting to killing 10 innocent people at a top supermarket last May. Gendron even live streaming part of it, motivated by hate and white supremacy. In November, he pleaded guilty to 15 charges, including murder and domestic terror motivated by hate. The first time prosecutors have charged that crime in New York State. It carries a mandatory sentence of life in prison.
Do I hate you? No. Do I want you to die? No. I want you to stay alive. I want you to think about this every day of your life.
After the victims' families had their
So
say,
let's stop right there. Let's stop right there. Let's stop right there. And this is the issue with our people. See, the first sister, she had the right spirit on her, right? But that sister right there, we look, we got to stop this stuff. This got to stop. We got to stop with this mentality, right? Oh, I don't want you to die. I don't want none of that. I just want you to think about what you did. He had months to think about what he was going to do before he did it. And then he had an extra 3 to 4 hours to think about what he was going to do when he was driving up there. So what the hell are we talking about? How, like I said, how many times do these people have to murder us, kill us, destroy us, torture us, right? And we keep coming with that same, well, I'm gonna forgive you BS, right?
You know what that is, right? That's straight Christianity right there.
That's right. But see what the deal is, Esau, they're not gonna be like that. They're gonna say they want you to die just as their loved one died. But you got Jake that'll say, no, we don't want him to die. We want him to think about it. No, he don't need to think about it, just need to get put to death.
Right. So that sister, she not in the spirit of the Lord. We just brought it out in Leviticus, Genesis. The Lord said, if you spill somebody's blood, Hey, your blood gotta be spilled. If you kill it for man, hey, you gotta be killed, right?
Mm.
So we gotta get in the right spirit. We have to get in the spirit of war, right? I don't think you
That's
should
such a
die, right? She was like,
yeah.
I don't want you to die. Why not? he just this man just killed 10 people. What are you talking about? Like, really, what the hell are we talking about? Right? Cause somebody give me Malak, can you give me Sirach 12 and 10?
Con.
Hey, I got it right here.
Who that? Oh,
Zephaniah.
Shalom. Oh, Shalom.
Oh,
Man, we
snap.
got
He's
King.
stuck in
We
there.
got King. We got King Zeph in the building, man. I ain't even know, man. He popped up out of nowhere, man.
Come on.
Oh,
Shalom, Shalom. Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Barakatah.
Yeah, about you, myself, brother.
Shalom. Yeah, about Shema Sharakatah.
Shalom, King. How about Shem Yahshua Barakatah?
Shalom, shalom. Yeah, about you, myself, brother.
He snuck in there.
Khan.
Come on, man. You want me to bring it out?
Khan, yeah. Sirach 12 and 10.
I already had it pulled up. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
Khan, right? So it says never trust thy enemy. And this is our people problem. They want to continue to trust in their enemy. Like she's saying that like it's actually go make him better or something. Like he go be in there sitting there thinking, you know what, I shouldn't have killed those people. No, he go be in there thinking, damn, I wish I could have killed more of them niggas. Damn. I only killed 9 of them. Dang, man, it
That's
was
right.
some I found out it was some hiding in the freezers. Dang, they was hiding behind the dang, man. She was hiding up under the counter. Dang, I wish I would have got her too. Right?
Mm.
That's the mind state of these damn devils, man. They not thinking about, oh my, I shouldn't have did that. He just got away with it. He's still breathing. He like, dang, if I knew I was gonna still be alive, I would have killed more of them niggas. One less nigga on the planet is good for America. Good old America. Right? And that's what he wrote in that manifesto. Right? These niggas are taking up all the jobs. America will be better without these niggas. Make America great again. Right? I mean, this is the mind state. This is how these people think. These people are your natural born enemies.
Mm.
It ain't no getting around that. It ain't no, well, I just want you to think about what you did. Yeah, you keep thinking that until you end up the next victim.
Mm-hmm.
All he doing is motivating more young so-called white people to do the same thing that he did. You got young Edomites that's watching him like, dang, he got away with it. He's still alive. Oh, life in prison? Oh, I'll take life in prison. If I can kill 10, 15, 20 niggas and get away with it, and all I get is life in prison, I'll take that any day. Right? I mean, what type of mind state are people in the times we living in right now? Right? What that comment? Hold on. What did that comment say? They say he was going on the store every day, cashing the place, taking pictures and all. He shouldn't be able to that on day one. He should have been checked and run out of the community. Right. And we brought that up some months back when it first happened. Right. Like I said, he been planning out this attack for months. He had more than enough time to think about what he was gonna do.
That's right.
He been to that store multiple times, like the sister said, taking pictures, taking down notes, right? But you know, our people don't have a sense of urgency. You could be in the middle of in the hood and you see a damn white boy. Oh, well, that's just my friendly neighborhood, Trevor. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Welcome to
And
the
that's why that
neighborhood.
sister.
Right. Welcome to the neighborhood, Trevor. You don't think something suspicious about that? right? That's why our people accepted Peyton Gendron in their community. That's why they accepted Dylan Roof in their church, right?
That's right.
Why is a so-called a weird looking Edomite coming in my church and I'm just acting like he my friend, and I mean, these things have to stop. That should be a red flag. That should be an alert. Why is this young white boy coming into a all black church? This don't seem right. Hey, my man, let me talk to you real quick. What's your name? What's your address? Let me see your ID. Right? I can't trust any and everybody. Right? It's like our people don't know the track record of the so-called white man. Right?
Hey, Salaki, I got a precept, King.
We go hold that, and we go finish this in Sirach chapter 12 real quick. Right? So it's like our people don't know their track record. What good have these people done upon the face of the earth? I can't name one thing that these people did that was good. I can tell you about all the wars that they started. I could tell you about all the nuclear bombs that they dropped on certain places, right? I can tell you about all the treaties that they broke with the so-called Native Americans. I could tell you about the how many Aztecs and Mayans that they destroyed when they came to America, right? I could tell you about all that, about the buck breaking, right? We could talk about everything that's negative. It always has something to do with the so-called white man, right? But our people still want to trust in these people, right? So let's finish that in Sirach, chapter 12, and we go read down.
Verse 11. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him.
Salaki. So it says, even though he humbled himself, right? And you can't make this stuff up. Let's go back to that, Ephraim. Let's go back to that video. Look at this. Hold on. Look at this damn devil face, man. Right? He's sitting there with a so-called speech, right? All he doing is reading what somebody wrote on a piece of paper. That ain't no damn speech. Ain't no telling who wrote that. Ain't no telling who wrote that.
That's why I say they wrote that for him.
Right, right. So let's play that again.
Mandatory sentence of life in prison.
Do I hate you? No. Do I want you to die? No. I want you to stay alive. I want you to think about this every day of your life.
After the victims' families had their say, the convicted killer made a statement and offered an apology.
I'm very sorry for stealing the lives of your loved ones. I cannot express how much I regret all the decisions I made leading up to my actions on May 14th. I did a terrible thing.
He sound like a fruity booty.
Right. I mean, you can't make this stuff up.
That's probably why he did it.
You can't make this. So let's stop right there. So what did we just read inside? Right. It says, though he humble himself. Right.
Mm-hmm.
What is he doing right there? He said, I feel sorry. He didn't even know what to say. He reading words off a piece of paper. He still don't know what to say. Right.
That they wrote for him.
Right. He said,
if it was coming from the heart, he should be able to say it. He wouldn't have to read it.
Hello?
He said, I feel sorry. Yeah. You know, in the back of his head, he don't give a damn about that.
No.
Right? So I mean, this is the act. This is the poker face that these people put on. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these people are the biggest deceivers upon the face of the earth, man. And there's people out there that's actually go believe that. Oh my goodness, he said he feels sorry. We go forgive him. He didn't mean to do it. You heard what that sister said. She was like, you heard what that sister said. She said, I don't want you to die. I don't want you to get hurt. I just want you to
She
think
love
about
Esau.
right. Think about what?
Don't go nowhere, massa.
Right. What the hell is we thinking about? All he like I said, all he thinking about is dang man, if I knew I was gonna get away with it like that, man, I should have killed some more of them niggas. Damn. I hate these big lip, big nose, fried chicken, watermelon eating ass niggas. I hate them. That's how these
That's right.
people think. That's how these people feel, man. Right?
That's how they get down.
So now all he doing is sitting here deceiving, right? That's why the Lord said, "Ye are of your father, the devil," man. Right? These are the
Want to
children
bring
of
it out?
Satan, right?
Want to bring it out?
Con, you could bring it out real quick.
Come. This is the book of John, chapter 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he
Con.
speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it.
Wait, what is Peyton Gendron?
A liar.
He is a liar and the father of it.
Wait a minute, but he just said that he was sorry though.
He is a liar and the father of it.
So the Lord said these people are liars, man. Right? And the father of it. It said his father was a murderer from the beginning. And that's
From
how
the
you know that
beginning.
these people are the children of the devil. If the devil was a murderer, look at these people. How many people did he just murder? Right? I mean, you can't make this up, man. Like I said, America protects murderers. Right? It's no way in hell that this damn devil should have walked away with his life. Right? It ain't no way in hell Dylan Roof should have got away, and then they took him to damn Burger King to get a damn Whopper with extra fries.
And supersized
That's
it.
right.
Right? He didn't kill 9 people in the damn church, and now he's sitting in the back of the damn car eating the damn Burger King. Right? But I mean, it's like, what is it gonna take for our people to wake up? Right? So let's finish that, and well, matter of fact, play some more of this speech. Let's finish playing this off.
My actions on May 14th. I did a terrible thing that day. I shot and killed people because they were black. Looking back now, I can't believe I actually did it.
Some of those who lost loved ones say they don't want to hear it. Others say it won't change anything.
She was.
What? Look at these
Lord,
crocodile
I haven't
tears.
seen that. I haven't seen that.
Crocodile tears.
A beautiful girl. Profoundly changed.
The blatant racism and calculated planning that went into last summer's shooting rocked the nation. Officials say leading up to the carnage, Gendron visited the market twice to map out his plan. They also discovered a nearly 700-page online diary where he expressed his admiration for past mass shooters.
Let's stop right there. Let's stop right there. So, and that's talking about that manifesto that we brought out earlier, right? He said he had the admiration of past mass shooters. So this damn devil was looking up to other mass shooters. He was looking up to Dylan Roof, right? He was looking up to all those damn devils, right? So what you think that the young Edomites that's up and coming right now, who do you think they looking at? Who do you think they admiring?
That's right.
They admiring the same man that killed 10 people and got away with it. That's who they admiring right now, right? This is my idol. He killed 10 people, right? And all he got was life in prison. Well, I'm a plan of a way to kill 15, 20 people, maybe 30,
I can
40
top
people.
that.
Right.
Yeah,
And
I can.
all this is a game to these people. All it is a
That's right.
competition, right? When are our people go wake up and realize you are a target, right?
That's right.
So let's finish that off in Sirach. And Ephraim, you can pull up that last video, Baba Kashar.
Con.
So let's finish this off in Sirach.
Sirach 12 and 11. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away.
Hmm.
You want me to
Let's
keep going?
read. Con.
Okay, verse 12. Set him not by thee,
What's
lest when
like?
he
Let's stop right there. It says, can you read verse 12 again from the top, King?
come, set him not by thee.
So it says, set him not by thee. But our people want to invite these people to their church, right? Our people
Mm-hmm.
want to let these people come in their neighborhoods and come in their grocery stores and go to school with their children and all this, Martin Luther King, I had a dream BS, right? I mean, I mean, you can't make this stuff up. The Lord said, set him not by thee. Don't let this man come nowhere near you, nowhere around you. No, you're not coming to my church. I'm not going to the bar with you after work. I'm not going to your kid's birthday party. You're not coming to my family functions. None of that. We're not doing none of that. I'm going to deal with you when I have to deal with you. But besides that, I don't want to be around you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And when I got to go to the plantation and I might have to bump into some Edomites. All right. Good morning. How you doing? Such and such is, this, that. After that, all right, bye, have a good day, whatever. And that's that. And it ain't no do you wanna go to this place with me? I'm not inviting you to nowhere. We're not doing that. I'm trying to come in contact with these people as least as possible. If I don't have to be around you, I'm not around these damn devils at all.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Right. But our people, like I said, our people not they want to intermingle with these damn devils, right? They want to invite them to their church, invite them to their kid's birthday party, invite them to the Christmas party,
And
right?
marry them.
Right. So these are the things that we have to deal with in these last days, right? So let's finish reading that. And Ephraim, I was talking about the other video. I think the video that you yeah, not that video. It was the last Peyton Gendron video. But let's read down to verse 13 in that Sirach.
Con, verse 12. Set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words, and be pricked therewith. Verse 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts?
Right. So who go pity a charmer that's bitten with that serpent? Right. So like I said, like it gets to the point where we can't even pity our people no more. That sister talking about,
That's right.
well, I don't want you to die. I don't want you to. I don't want you to suffer. Well, hey, next time something like that happen and you end up being the victim, hey, that's on you, right?
That's right.
That's on you. So we not gonna pity these coon Negroes that want to, hold hands with their oppressors, that want to love their oppressors. Hey, next time something like that happen, hey, that's on you. That was your fault, right? We all know that saying. You fooled me once, that's shame on you. You fooled me twice, that's shame on who?
Shame on me.
On me. So how many damn times these people gotta fool us before we wake up?
Make no sense.
They fooled you once and they continue to fool you. So whose fault is that? That's your fault. How many times we go allow this to happen? Right? How many times are these people go pretend that they are friends and we go accept them? Like I said, these people have a known track record of being violent, of being brutal, of being destructive, of being liars, of being deceivers.
Hey, Salakia.
Con.
Hey, I want to bring this out real quick because what I'm about to bring out is in regards to Esau. Um, it's right on point, and
Con.
yeah. This is Genesis 32. I'm gonna start verse 2. Did y'all read this yet?
We haven't went into Genesis 32.
Okay, con. And it says, I'm gonna read down to verse 7, verse 8, and then I'm gonna jump to 11. It says, and when Jacob saw them, he said, This is God's host. And he called the name of that place Mahanaim. And Jacob sent messengers before him to Esau, his brother, unto the land of Seir, the country of Edom. And he commanded. So this is Jacob coming back, right, to his land of his nativity. Because remember, Jacob fled after he got the birthright, right? So when he on his way back, he was kind of like weary about Esau and how he was going to be received by Esau. So just to give us some context, all right? Verse 4, it says, and he commanded them, saying, Thus shall you speak unto my lord Esau, thy servant Jacob, say thus, I have sojourned with Laban and stayed there until now. And I have oxen and asses, flocks, men servants, and woman servants. And I have sent to tell my Lord that I may find grace in thy sight. All right. So Jacob is coming back and he's humbling himself because he's the younger brother, right? He's humbling himself as the younger brother should, and coming in with the meekness because we gotta have a meek spirit about us anyway, right? Israelites kind of like we kind of had that meek spirit, right? And it says verse 6, and the messengers returned to Jacob, saying, We came to thy brother Esau, and also he cometh to meet thee, and 400 men with him. So Esau came to meet him, but you better believe them brothers was armed right to the teeth, ready for war. 400 men. We ain't talking about just going out, around about the corner just to go hang out. No, they was coming for war, right? Remember Esau's brother Josh brought that out, right? Esau said, "Then will I slay my brother Jacob," right? So verse 7, it says, Then Jacob was greatly afraid and distressed, and he divided the people that was with him, and the flocks and herds and the camels into two bands. All right, so Jacob was smart enough to divide his families up into two different bands, two different groups, and said, if Esau come to the one company and smite it, then the other company which is left shall escape. I'm gonna jump down to verse 11, right? So then, of course, Jacob had to pray to the Most High as he was getting ready to come face to face with Esau. Again, there's tension. It's a lot of tension there, right? So it says, verse 11, it says, Deliver me. This is Jacob praying to the Most High. He says, Deliver me, I pray thee, from the hand of my brother, from the hand of Esau, for I fear him. Why would Jacob fear him? Because, of course, it goes back to when they was in the womb. They struggled in the womb from the beginning. They always had confrontation. They always had beef, right? So he said, for I fear him, lest he will come and smite me and the mother with the children. So just like that that damn devil that shot up our brothers and sisters over at that store in Buffalo, New York, just like they killed brothers like Tamir Rice and Emmett Till and all the young babies, man, and how they just killing them. Now they don't even use the gun anymore. Esau found a way to kill our people with music, right? With shows and all types of influences, Molly, Percocets. You feel me? So I just want to bring that out because y'all going into some heavy stuff about Esau and his mindset from the beginning. But that's it. That's all. I'm gonna go back on mute. I'm over here. I just got done putting these kids to sleep. Salakia.
Come.
Yeah, that was a powerful point. Like we said, all this goes back to the origin of Jacob and Esau, right? All throughout the scriptures, you see that we are natural born enemies, right? But that's why our people have to know where they come from. Because if our people knew who we actually was, we would know who our enemies are, right? But our people have been beat down and been brainwashed into thinking that the same man that put them in captivity, the same man that was raping our women, raping our children, right? The same man that dropped bombs on us in Black Wall Street. Now they think that this man is our friend, right? The same man that just went into the damn store and killed 10 people. People still think that he got a chance to repent, right? People think he. Well, I just want you to. I don't want you to die. I just want you to think about what you did. I mean, what kind of idiotic damn statement is that? He had more than enough time to think about what he did.
Top of the line.
I mean, this is ridiculous, right?
Hey, Salaki, I got a precept, King.
Con, go ahead, bring that up.
This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised.
Con, right? So the Lord said he have made thee small among the heathen. And that was one of the main things that Peyton Gendron wrote in that manifesto, right? And we brought that out when this situation first happened, right? Even he understand that his nation have a negative birth rate, right? And he see it as a threat that more so-called blacks and Hispanics was taking jobs and right, we was becoming more of a force in the society, and they look at that as a threat.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so they look at that as a threat. So that's why he said, "Look, hey, these niggas taking up all the jobs. Hey, we gotta take these niggas out. Right, this is our America, right?"
I got a precept.
Con.
This
But yeah, Salaki, brother Joshua, we gonna get back into that Obadiah too. So you might want to stay there because we go get some more stuff in Obadiah. But go ahead with your precept though, King.
Yeah, this is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4. It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. All right. So when you look at spirit of the Caucasian, these devils, they got this mindset that they have a godlike complex. All right. They got a God complex, a godlike complex in their spirit, but it's not upright in them. Nothing about them, right, that they do is upright or upstanding. Even when they give you a job, they find a way to tax you, right? Even when you try to start something, you try to start a business, you try to start a photo line, a clothing line, whatever the case may be. Okay, these Edomites find a way to get some kind of money off of you. They allowed Frank Lucas to sell drugs, but they took how many millions of dollars from that dude, and they knew he was going to that selling that heroin to our people. They didn't stop him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You got to think about the mindset of your oppressor. You got to understand your enemy, understand who you're going against, understand who's making the rules against you. A lot of times our people don't even consider the nature of the so-called white man. Why Leo Cohen can go on the Breakfast Club and say, I got to feed my family. That's why I put this is why rap music is the way that it is, because I got to feed my family. He's literally saying that the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American can't live a good life because I gotta feed my family. This is why white men invest billions upon billions of dollars in the so-called music that destroys our people, and have our women out here dressed as thoughts, our young girls as thoughts, have our young men killing each other. That's why I said Esau got it so moving so good for him. He don't even gotta kill us anymore. He can get rich off us killing each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
That's
You
right.
pull the trigger, and then you go to jail. The brother dead. The brother you kill is dead, and then you go to prison. So now another one of the Edomite, his buddies, can make money off you. You got you in the prison system. You see how it's a trickle down effect. I kill you, I go to prison. I make the other white man rich, right? And then Esau ultimately gets what he wants. It's all a conspiracy. It's all they all conspired to put our people to shame, and then we die in shame, right? This is why it says his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him. How is it that we can donate billions of dollars to a war that is not even in this part of the world? You donate for Ukraine and Russia. You donating for aid in certain nations, right? Israel, right? All these different nations, you giving them aid, but you go into the slums of all the parts of where the black man stay, where the Hispanic man stay, where the Native American reservations is, right? The soul is not upright in them. American money can fix all the poverty in America, but the soul is not lifted up right with him. It says, but the just shall live by his faith, right? We're going to live by the faith of Hamashiach Yahushua. That's the only way, you know what I'm saying? When you look at the nature of the white man, it should inspire a lot more black people to come into this truth. Because when you see what's going on in America, you got to understand that it's not coincidence. Okay, it's not a coincidence that we grow up in the worst scenario, the worst situation, and Esau is not
That's
even
right.
hiding it anymore. He's not even hiding anymore. He's like, yeah, I gotta make my money too. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make my money off your black ass killing each other, right? But we gotta live by the faith. We gotta go back to the Torah, go back to the law. Verse 5, it says, yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man. Who is more proud than the so-called white man, right? Who is more proud than that dude, that damn devil, right? Neither keepeth at home. Why is he in? So why do they have embassies around everywhere in the world? This is describing
Right.
your friendly neighborhood white man, the guy next door, your boss on his job. They got embassies all over the world. He don't keep at home. He in everybody business, right? The white man trying to change everybody currency, trying to cripple governments and overthrow governments and world power. He don't keep at home, right? It says, who enlargeth his desire as hell, because everywhere, like Malcolm X said, everywhere the white man goes is death and destruction.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It says, who enlargeth his desire as hell. He desires, like the white man ain't satisfied unless it's hell for everybody else. That's how he get down. Look at when he got in power, right? The world waxed worse and worse when Esau got in power. It says, and is as death, right? Esau is as death. The food he puts in your system, the music to your children, the aspirations for your children. You like, guys shouldn't grow up wanting to play football where you die of CTE at 52 years old. You got young black kids living their whole life practicing their moves, not worrying about school, not worrying about starting a business, not worrying about raising a family. They just want to make the league, and only 0.5% of our people even make it.
You want to
Right?
be like Esau.
You want to be like Esau. So what do? You either gang bang, you selling drugs, right? Whatever. Or you not making the money you want to make, so you back in the hood, right? Where you it's hell, right? Like our condition is hell, man. Right? That's the definition of hell. Right? It says, and cannot be satisfied. Esau can't be satisfied. He needs blood. He needs death, murder, and chaos. Like the ozone, right? The ozone is deteriorating because of this damn devil. The ice cap is melting because of this devil. The scripture says in Isaiah that the trees was going to rejoice at the end of Esau's reign.
That's right. And the animals.
And the animals. You seen what happened in Ohio? You think that was an
Huh.
accident? You know what I'm saying? Livestock just dying because of the air. Right? And then
That's
it
right.
said, but gathereth unto him all nations, and unto him all people. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his, how long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. You see what I'm saying? These other nations also look at Esau as the damn devil. Hell, they look at
That's
them
right.
as the damn devil. But you can't tell no black person that the Edomite is the devil that the Bible speaks of. The white man, woman, and child is the damn devil that the Bible speaks of.
Oh, they will fight you.
Yeah, black folks can't say that.
That's right.
Saying that, right? The damn
And you know,
sure ain't saying that.
and going back what you were saying about Frank Lucas, of course, while he was killing his people in his neighborhood, that was fine with Esau. But
Right.
once he got to making a lot of money and start talking back to Esau, they had to get rid of him.
And he wasn't trying to pay that money. Yeah, they had to get rid
And
of
he
him.
wasn't trying to pay it. That's right. That's right. But no, he got to go. Just like Wall Street. They had to go.
His soul is not upright. And listen, if you on the fence about coming into this truth and you trying to go back and forth and you watching this video, just study these other nations and then study Esau. Like, these other nations got it bad, but nobody is worse than the damn white man.
That's right.
And look, the white, listen, these other nations will tell you the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so when y'all get a chance, watch that movie White Noise on Netflix. It goes in about a train derailment and toxins, a chemical leak, airborne toxin event in Ohio. And we saw that they made the movie last year. And we saw what just happened.
Hey, that goes back to, he is a proud man. Like, he was putting out there on the movies. When you watch that movie Contagion, they talking about that thing that they put out there in 2020, right? When you go into that movie, you said it's called what, Zeph? White Noise?
Come on.
When you go into
On Netflix.
that movie White Noise, you seeing it play out. He is a proud man. Hey, this is why when Obadiah says, who's going to bring me down?
That's right.
That's the bully on the block saying, I'm going to take your money, and what you going to do about it? And our people want to fight for this damn beast, man. And stuff like that, right? Stuff like that make you even look at your own people as not it's worse than blind. You worse than being blind if you see it and then you look the other way because you want to get the bag, you want to make the money, you want to get the job, so you want to fit in. Our people got to wake up, man. They got to wake up and not really look at America as the end all be all. And y'all got to stop falling in love with the money. That's another thing.
Right.
Because our people will do some coonish acts for that dollar, man. Our women would do
just for the dollar.
and degrade themselves all for that dollar. They're gonna take that chip. They're gonna take that chip for that dollar before you know it. And they're gonna know it's wrong, but I need that money.
Can I get this precept?
Con, right? Yeah, go ahead with that.
Yeah, and just like Brother Ram was saying, I mean, everything that we need to know what and what not to do is within this Bible. The main thing is Deuteronomy 32:7. Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will show thee thy elders, and they will tell thee. It's just like the police is nothing but the modern day slave catchers. Ain't nothing new up under the sun. These people are not going to change. It's not built in them to change.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do the changing and come back to this Bible and read it and do what it says.
Big con.
Are you? Are you?
Con. All right, so let's go back to and finish that video.
You killed my sister. Cat, I'm gonna tell you about my sister, Cat. Cat weighed 110 pounds, 72 years old. Cat would do anything for anybody, anytime. Cat was intelligent. She was a teacher. She was my best friend. She was anything at any given time. Cat was a protector. If Cat saw you, she probably put in her pocket and gave you some money, even though you didn't need it. Cat was an aunt. She was a great aunt. She was a cousin. She was a friend. Cat said she was a committee of one. There's nothing Cat wouldn't do for people. I want personally to choke you is in my fingerprints on you because it was unnecessary. You leave 200 miles to come to Buffalo. You don't even know any black people. 95.7. That's what they said in your time. You don't know an Indian, a Mexican, nobody. Your little punk ass decided to come and kill my sister.
Got him.
I talked to Cat.
Yeah, let's stop it right there, though. Let's stop right there.
Wow.
Let's stop right there.
I believe she could have choked him too.
Hey, it's a lot, and this the thing. So, and these are the games that these people play, man. I mean, let's look at the whole setup of this thing right here. So they allow these people to come to court, right, and they allow you to speak your mind and say whatever you want to say, but you better not touch that precious devil, right? You better not touch that precious white boy, right? These are the games that they play with our people. Yeah, you say whatever you want to say, nigga. We go let these niggas get they anger out. We go let them throw a little temper tantrum, but they ain't gonna put their hands on the white boy, right? Even though according to the Bible, that damn devil should be in a damn grave for what he did, right? But these are the games that they play. They'll let you say whatever you want to say. You can feel however you want to feel, but we don't have the power to actually do nothing about it. And this is actually sad to see, right? According to the laws of God, this damn devil should be put to death. But in America, he's still alive and breathing and doing well, right? Well, all our people could do is sit there and express on what we want to do when we can't actually do it, right? Can you imagine how torturing that is? You looking face to face at the man that killed your family, that killed your friends, and you want to get your hands on them, but you can't, right? These are the things that we have to deal with in America, right? Imagine during the times of slavery time, right? You with your family, and then the slave master, he come in the middle of the night And if he want to snatch up your wife and have his way with her, then he could do that. And ain't a damn thing you could do about it. You could get mad, you could get frustrated, you could swing and throw punches in the air, but you can't do nothing about it. Right? That's the same thing as this. That's the same thing. Yeah, you can get mad, you can express your feelings, but you can't do a damn thing about it.
Bet not.
Right? Somebody let me get somebody give me are you still in Obadiah, King Joshua? You still holding that Obadiah?
Come.
Let's read verse you was at verse 2, right?
Come.
All right, so let's read verse 3 and 4 and then we go jump around. So let's read verse 3.
It's the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Right, so that's what these devils say in their mind. Right, they think they the top nation. They say, who gonna bring me down to the ground? Right, that's what Peyton Gendron was thinking. Right, when he went into that store, suited up. Right, and then he had on the gun, on the back of the gun, it said, what did it say, nigger on it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we ain't forget about that. Right. That's what Dylan Roof was thinking. Who gonna bring me down to the ground? Right. These people are comfortable with being mass shooters. These people are comfortable with being murderers. Do you honestly think these people have any remorse? They feel any sorrow? Right. We live in a like I said, we live in a country where they protect murderers. Right. These people not being punished according to the ways of God. So let's finish reading on.
Verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
So the Lord said he gonna bring these people down, right? That's why the Lord said in Proverbs, he said, when the wicked are in rulership, the people mourn, right? So the earth is in mourning right now because you have the earth is being controlled by the hands of the wicked, right? But the Lord said he got a special punishment waiting for these damn devils, right? So he says they exalt themselves as the eagle, and they say, "Who gonna bring me down to the ground?" But the Lord got something waiting for him, right? Did the Lord let the Egyptians get away with putting us in captivity? Did the Lord let? So like, can you give me Zechariah 1:15? Right? Did the Lord let the Assyrians get away with putting our people in captivity? Did the Lord let the Babylonians get away with it? Did he let the Persians and the Medes get away with it? Did he let the Greeks and the Romans get away with it? No, so what the hell? Why the hell these people think America go last forever? This place is destined for destruction.
That's right.
Right? So read that in Zechariah 1:15 a lot.
This book of Zechariah, chapter 1, verse 15. And I am very sore displeased with the heathen.
So the Lord said he is sore displeased with the heathen, right? Talking about these other nations, chiefly the so-called white man, right? Read on.
That are at ease, for I was but a little displeased. and they help forward the affliction.
So the Lord said that are at ease. These people are at ease. These people don't give a damn about killing our people, right?
That's right.
He said he saw displeased with the heathen. He was but a little displeased, right? Yeah, we had to go in captivity because we broke God's commandments, right? But they didn't have to do the things that they did to our people,
Right.
right? Yeah, the Lord allowed them to put us in captivity to work, right? But where the hell did the buck breaking come in at, right? Why did you have to do the things that you did to Emmett Till, right? Why did our brother have to get shot over 60 times, right? Why did our brother have to get a knee on his neck for 8 minutes, right?
When he knew he was already dead.
Right? Why these people? The Lord gave these people a inch and they took a mile, right?
Shit, they took 10 miles.
Right. So these are the things that these people do to our people. The Lord said he was a little displeased, but they helped forward the affliction. He like, damn, y'all doing too much. Y'all overdid it. Right? Yeah, we know the Lord used Esau as his sword. Right? But he went overboard with it. He did too much. Right? Murdering millions of so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Right? So the Lord said these people have to pay. Right? So let's jump down to verse 10.
In Obadiah?
Well, yeah, Obadiah, Zechariah.
Yeah, Obadiah.
This is a book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
Right. So the Lord said, for the violence against our brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. Right. And they gonna be cut off forever. That's why that's why the Lord said, hey, Malak, can you give me Hebrews 12 and 16 real quick? Baba Kashar. The Lord said, thou shalt be cut off forever. That's why these people can't inherit the kingdom of God. And you got these bug outs out here talking about, well, it's going to be a co-heirship in the kingdom, right? They think that the same devil that just killed 10 people going to be ruling with you, standing side by side with you in the kingdom, right? What type of madness? Where are these people getting this understanding from? Right? Ain't no damn co-heirship. These wicked, foul, disgusting, profane people have to be taken out of power. Because they are destroying the earth with their wickedness. They are polluting the earth with unrighteousness. Right?
That's right.
So read what you got, Ken.
Khan, it's the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau.
So let's stop right there. So it says, if there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, right? We know the nature of the so-called white man. He proved it to you week in and week out, right? What about Jeffrey Dahmer, right? What was he doing? Kidnapping people, hiding bodies in his apartment, right? Murdering people,
eating them,
right? Right, eating these people. Look, the Lord said he know the fornication of Esau, right? Unless there be any fornicator or profane person. Esau is a godless person. Like Ron brought out in the book of Habakkuk, right? The spirit that is within him is not upright. These people are naturally wicked, right? What type of sick, twisted bastard would even think, yeah, I'm a kidnap some people, right? hiding people in your damn house. How can you even stand the smell of dead bodies in your damn house and you just sitting there acting like it's normal?
It
I mean,
probably
I can't
smells
even
better than him.
right, I can't even fathom that. Like I'm sitting here chilling, watching TV, and it's dead bodies laying in my house, stinking up the whole house, and I'm sitting there acting like it's all cool. Ain't nothing going on. I mean, what the hell is wrong with these people? These
Madness.
people are profane. The Lord said these people are profane, right? So let's read on.
Who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. For ye know how, for he know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected.
Hold on, he was what?
For he was rejected.
So the Lord said these people were rejected, right? Just like in Obadiah, it said, "For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever." The promises is not for these damn devils, right? The covenants, the giving of the law, rulership in the kingdom of heaven is not for these damn devils. They sold it, they gave it away, right?
Huh.
They sold their birthright, right? So let's read on.
He was rejected, for he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears.
And they spirit, they know that, right? That's why they want their blessing back. They low key want their blessing back, but it's too late. That's why they want to kill as many of us as they can.
Huh.
Man, I hate these niggas, man. They taking up all the jobs. They taking over America, right? America is our kingdom. Make America great again, right?
I got a precept whenever we get a chance.
So they whole mind state is to exterminate us, right? So bring out what you got, King.
The book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 6, but I'll start at 3. It says, "For all the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies." Let me skip down to 5. "For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double." And
Right.
that's talking about, that's talking about the nations, but there's also, which one of the nations has done worse to us, as Esau.
Right. Right. So like we was bringing out, it says double unto her double according to her works. What are the works of the so-called white man? Dropping nuclear bombs, right? Mass
Foul and nerve.
shootings, right? School shootings, putting people in slavery, putting out diseases, right? Homosexuality, everything that this man promotes is wicked and profane, man. Right? So the Lord said, double unto her according to her work. So that one sister kept talking about, well, I don't want you to die. I don't want you to get hurt. I want you to think about what you did. Nah, the hell with all that. The Lord said, double unto her double. So not only should that damn devil get put to death, hey, his family need to get put to death. His mother and his father need to get put to death for raising that damn devil. Right?
That's where they got it from.
Right? So you got all these fake gangsters and all these fake thugs out there in Buffalo, right? Everybody think they hard, everybody think they tough, everybody think they a gangster. But when something like that happened to our people, everybody on hush mode, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if it was one of your own brothers that did something to you, or you want to kill his whole family, this
That's
my
right.
block. These my streets. I run these streets, right? We go slide down on anybody. We go do a drill on anybody. Why you ain't slide down on Peyton Gendron and his people, right? Why you ain't? Where was all the thugs and the gangsters at when this happened? Why ain't nobody pull up to his neighborhood,
Bring it out,
right?
King.
Everybody all tough. Oh yeah, I'm gonna find out where he lived at. I'm gonna find out where old boy stay at. Why ain't you finding out where his people at? I mean, by now they probably got him in some secret place, protecting them and stuff like that. But I'm talking about when this first happened, right? When this first happened, why ain't the first reaction was, hey, oh hell no. This dude came to my neighborhood and he killed my auntie. Oh hell no, he killed my grandma. Oh no. It gotta be some retaliation, right?
That's
See,
right.
Jake want to
That's right.
retaliate when it's his own people, but when it's your actual enemy, the damn devil, then everybody get all scared. Everybody want to get all forgiven,
Mhm.
right? What the hell is wrong with these people? Our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, right? Our people want to have an evil eye toward their own people, but they don't want to stand up against their actual enemy, against their actual oppressor, right? So let's finish that. Let's finish that video off. I think it was like a minute or two left on that video because it started getting crazy at the end.
Con.
You don't make that happy kid. Nobody. Your little punk ass decided.
Hey Salaki, and I want to apologize to all the brothers and sisters that's viewing. I want to give y'all a heads up for the language in this video. All right, so let's play this video.
Your little punk ass decided a Mexican, nobody. Your little punk ass decided to come and kill my sister. I talk to Kat every single day. You don't make Kat happy kid. Kat didn't have any children, but she said she had 34,000. That was the number of kids in school. Kat had so many children, our mind went boom with her own money. There's nothing Kat would do for anybody. You know what made Kat happy? Us cutting grass that we don't even own. That made my sister happy. That's what I was doing when you killed Kat. I was doing her lawn. I was there 8 hours with my family. Banging the couch. Is my sister okay? You blew off her fucking back of her head, man. 110 pounds. 72 years old. I want
You hear that?
You better stick those places. You better.
Salaki, let's stop right there. You hear that? And like I said, we apologize for the language. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, think about this. She said you blew off the back of her head. 72 years old. This woman was 72 years old,
Hmm.
right? Shalom, King. Hey, shout out to the brother Jonathan, right? So she said this woman was 72 years old, and she said you blew off the back of her head. I mean, just think about this, man. That's somebody grandma. That's probably somebody great grandma, an elderly lady, right? What type of way is that to die? Think about that. Some of us still got our grandmothers in our lives, right? Would you want that to be the way that your grandmother is taken from the earth? Getting her brains blew out by a damn Edomite at a damn grocery store, right? Just think about that, right? Little old grandma, right? Imagine that happening to your grandmother, right? But these are the things that we have to deal with as a people being in this captivity, right? Going through these curses. Because our people want to continue to be disobedient to the laws and commandments. Our people want to continue to love their oppressors and be friends with their damn enemies. Right?
So Lucky, I'm gonna make this real quick. That's not even talking about the little girl that had to hide in the cooler while he was running around shooting people.
Khan, yeah, we had brought that out. Yeah, Shalom King Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shabrakatah. Khan, yeah, we had brought that out, right? Like I said, you had people hiding up under the counter, right? People hiding in the freezer, people hiding everywhere, right? This is how these people feel about us, right? You 72 years old, right? Getting shot down at a damn grocery store, right? But they sitting here protect. Look how many police officers is around that damn devil. What you got? 1, 2, 3, 4. You got the people that's sitting around them, right? They got a whole army sitting there surrounding that damn devil, protecting him like he the victim. They sitting there protecting him like he the victim, right? You can't make this stuff up, man. Right? So let's finish. Let's start the video again.
I talk to Kat every single day. You know, make Kat happy kid. Kat didn't have any children, but she said she had 34,000. That was the number of kids in school. Kat had so many children, our mind went boom with her own money. There's nothing Kat would do for anybody. You know what made Kat happy? Us cutting grass that we don't even own. That made my sister happy. That's what I was doing when you killed Kat. I was doing her lawn. I was there 8 hours with my family. Banging the couch. Is my sister okay? You blew off her fucking back of her head, man. 110 pounds. 72 years old. I want to, you better stick those places. You better say, God, thank y'all for protecting me, because I will hurt you so bad. You have made a mistake. You got my family crying. I
Finished.
My sister every day. I live 3 doors down from Kat. I talk to Kat 4 times a day. My brother Ward goes up there and sit in the park with Kat like to be. My son called Kat triple black because she was so proud of her heritage. My nephew said Kat was a saint among sinners. My sister Catherine Ashley was a great person. Kat didn't hurt anybody. That ain't family.
See that Edomite creeping up closer,
You don't like black people, man.
knowing something get ready to go off.
Think about black people.
Mm-hmm.
We're human. We like our kids to go to good schools. We love our kids. We never go in no neighborhoods and take people out.
Salaki. Oh, you see that? Look at that. Madness.
He should have did that before them cops walked up there.
Yeah, that's the thing. The brother, he was he moved kind of slow with that. But
That's right.
at the end of the day, this is the things that we have to deal with. The sister that's sitting there, we sitting there pleading with these damn devils. We sitting there have to explain to him that we human. Why do we have to do stuff like that? Right? Why are we the only nation of people that have to go through these things? Right?
That's right.
Right? So the Lord said, these people are estranged from the womb, right? You think, like I said, he don't feel any remorse, right? He came out with that fake ass, that little fake ass speech that was written down, right? And as soon as that brother started charging at him, you seen they got him the hell up out of there real quick. right? Like I said, they sitting there acting like he the victim. He the murderer. But they protected him like he the victim. Right?
I got that, Job, if you want it.
You said you got that who?
That Job 9:24, if you want it.
Kanye, you can bring that out if you want.
This book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Kanye, go ahead. You can break it down, King.
Come. They were put in that position to do what they do every day. Like I was saying earlier, hey, there's nothing new up under the sun. They've been doing this ever since they came on the planet, you know, and they're not going to stop doing it until Yahushua comes back.
So can somebody give me Ezekiel 35, right? And can somebody give me Ezekiel 25 and 14? Malak, can you give me that in Ezekiel 25?
35 and 5? 35 and 5? Or?
Yeah, you give me 35, and then Joshua, can you give me Ezekiel 25 and 14? Baba Kashar.
Come.
Malak, I want you to read that one first.
You
Let
did
me
say
get
35
verse.
and 5, Con.
Start at verse 1.
Con. It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Most High came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus saith the Most High Power.
Right, so let's stop right there. So it says the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir. Right? So the Lord had multiple prophets prophesying the death, destruction, and the downfall of Esau and his kingdom. Right? That's who Mount Seir is. Right? Going back to Genesis 36 and 8. That's the chief house of Esau. Right? Right? Isaiah prophesied about the destruction of Edom. Right? Amos prophesied about the wickedness of Edom. Right? Obadiah, Jeremiah, the 49th chapter. Right? So these people, like I said, going back, our forefathers understood that going back to the beginning, understanding the Torah, that these people are our natural born enemies. There's never no peace of love when it comes between Esau and Jacob. Right? The Lord said he loved Jacob, but he hated Esau. Right? When you read that in Malachi and in the book of Romans, the 9th chapter. Right? It's like that for a reason. Right? And when you look at the nature of the so-called white man, you can understand why the Lord said he hate these people. Right? How can you not hate a people that protect somebody that just killed 10 people and they acting like he the damn victim? Right? This country promotes serial killers, murderers, right? Pedophiles, right? Everything that's evil and wicked, right? So read down to verse 6.
Come. Thus saith the Most High Power, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. Verse 4, I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Most High.
Right, so let's stop right there. So the Lord is doing that in these last days. That's why he got these so-called European countries going to war with each other. Right, the Lord got these devils. He feeding these devils with their own flesh. right? That's why you got Russia and Ukraine going at it, right? And this is just the beginning, right? Like we said, this is just the beginning. You're going to have more so-called mass shootings. You're going to have more school shootings, right? So finish reading on.
Verse 5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of thy children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, said the Most High Power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Right. So the Lord said he go prepare these people unto blood, and blood go pursue thee. Right. Because these people don't hate blood. They show you time and time again. How many, what did Christopher Columbus say? He said, I didn't put down my sword, no, not one time. Right.
That's right.
What did the so-called white man say? He said, the only good Indian is a dead Indian. Right. Who else said that? Wasn't that Teddy Roosevelt?
Andrew Jackson.
Right, Andrew Jackson, right? They said the only good Indian is a dead Indian, right? Right? So these people are wicked. These people love to shed blood, right? Dylan Roof, right? Peyton Gendron, right? And you gonna have more and more of these so-called mass shooters, right? So that was it on that. Let's go to that in Ezekiel 25 and 14.
This is the book of Ezekiel 25, verse 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
So let's stop right there. So the Lord said he gonna lay his vengeance upon Edom by the hand of his people Israel. So the Lord is gonna use the nation of Israel to destroy these devils, man. So that brother, he was in the right spirit, right? Lord willing, we pray that that brother and that sister in that video, man, we pray that they repent and come back to these commandments. Right? We pray somehow they see this video, right? Somehow they hear about the Israelites and then they wake up to their true nationality. So they can come on this side and get actual spiritual power from the Most High, right? Because they already got the righteous indignation, right? So all they got to do is come back to these commandments, and the Lord is going to give them the spiritual power in that day to destroy their enemies, right? Hey, if that brother repent and come back to the commandments and that day of destruction, those Edomites not going to be able to hold them back, right?
Oh, crazy.
It ain't going to be no holding nobody back, right? We're going to be steamrolling through these nations, right? We're going to be destroying them the same way they destroyed us. Right? It ain't gonna be no more Peyton Gendrons. It ain't gonna be no more Dylan Roos. All these people gonna be destroyed. Right? What you had, King?
No, I was just getting ready to say, and just like that sister said about choking him, she can choke as many Edomites as she want to in that day.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a field day. Right? Like I said, Lord willing, she repent, man. Come back to the commandments.
That's right.
Right? Right? Yeah, right. What she say? He went after a bunch of our elders in a supermarket, not in a block where a bunch of brothers are strapped. Right? Right. So that's how these people get down. Right? They move smart. Right?
That's right.
Like we said, these people we know these people cowards. Right? They're not gonna do nothing like that. They're not gonna pull up to the on the block where they see a whole bunch of Bloods and Crips, right? They go pull up where it's easy targets, right? But even then, like I said, you got brothers that knew about what happened, right? They could have the same way that we go hunting for each other. They could have been hunting for this damn devil and his family, right? But our people don't show this the same energy when it comes to they real oppressors, right? Like I said, we got an evil eye toward each other, but when it comes to these devils, we let them get away with it, right? So let's finish that Ezekiel 25:14.
Moving from the top.
Come.
This is the book of Ezekiel 25:14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Most High Power.
Come, right? So the Lord said he go use us to destroy these nations, right? He go use us to punish these nations for what they did to his chosen people, right?
Wow.
So Ephraim, can you pull up that them statistics about the mass shootings, right?
Con.
And then
While
we
I'm
go
grabbing that,
we
yeah, Con. While I'm grabbing that, check out the back chat real quick. I'll show you something else.
the back chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Con. Yeah, we probably not gonna get into that tonight.
Con.
Yeah, we go stick to this lesson tonight. All right, so let's get to these statistics. Then we go pull up that Michigan State video. All right.
Con.
So as we looking at this, can you go back to the top? So as we looking at these statistics, we looking up. It says list of mass shootings in the United States in 2023. Right. So it's finna give you the number of mass shootings that we have in 2023, and we only a month and a half into the year. This only the second month of the year. We in February, and let's see how many so-called mass shootings that we got going on right now. Right? Let's look at the numbers. Right? So in the month of January, in 1 month, you already had 52 reported mass shootings. Think about that. This is we only a month and a half into this year, and we already have 52 reported mass shootings in 1 month. And I believe now that I think it's up to 67. And we in the middle of February. So at this rate, think about how many mass shootings we gonna have just in this year alone by the end of the year. Think about how many more people go get killed or go get injured from these so-called mass shootings. Right? And people think we out here playing games. People think this a damn game, right? They think this don't happen all the time. They think these things are very rare. No, these things are amping up in the times that we living in right now. It's gonna be more and more so-called mass shootings, right?
Salakia, this is for this year, right? So if we compare this January to last January was only 40. Not that that's any better, but
right. So like I said, these things are amping up. You went from 40 to 52. What is that telling you? These things are not going nowhere. These things are not getting any better. America don't care about no damn mass shootings. You think America give a damn about people getting killed? They want to lower the population anyway. So don't believe these people when Joe Biden go on TV and they talking about, you know, all the plans that they got, you know, to put a hold on mass shootings and stuff like that. These things are not going nowhere. Right? So like we're reading, you have 52 reported mass shootings in the month of January already. Right? So let's play that Michigan State video, right? And Malak, can you give me second Nedges 5 and 1?
Con.
And Salakia, and also, you know, a lot of this is also attached to, you know, the agenda behind the scenes of Esau just wanting to strip us of, you know, of that fundamental right to protect ourselves.
Con.
You know, you're absolutely right, because think about it, when they had that Asian hate crime bill, they passed that right out the block.
Man,
And they still haven't passed a so-called African American hate bill. I should tell you something. They don't want it to end.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So Salaki, before we start the video, so this is going into, now we finna get into that shooting that happened a couple days ago at Michigan State, right? So now we just going over some world news, right? Because like I said, these so-called mass shootings not going nowhere. This is a trend nowadays, right? You had those mass shootings in California a few weeks ago. You had those 2 mass shootings in California, right? People are losing their minds in these last days, right? You got people going berserk, people losing their damn minds. You got all these damn lunatics out here, right? People with mental health issues finding ways to get loaded weapons, right? Going in public and shooting down so-called innocent people, right? So these things ain't going nowhere, man. Right? So let me get this precept real quick, right? This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 12. It says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold, right? So in the times we live in there right now, it says the love of many go wax cold, right? So you got young people that's damn 16, 17, 18 years old, okay with murdering a mass number of people. And they feel no remorse, no regret for it. Right? These are the times that we living in now. People don't have common sense no more. People don't have you know, they don't have no feelings, right? Right? People don't care about people no more, right? People want to see death and destruction, right? These are the times that we living in right now. This is the type of energy that the Most High God is putting forth on the face of the earth, right? And let me get this other precept real quick, right?
Oh, you better not begin the precept I'm about to bring out.
I don't know. We go only time to tell.
Yeah,
but this is the book. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 17, verse 11. Right? So this Proverbs 17:11. Right? It says, an evil man seeketh only rebellion. Therefore, a cruel messenger shall be sent against him. Right? So the Lord is sending cruel messengers all throughout the earth to take out mainly our people that don't want to repent and keep the commandments. Right? So you got a lot of our people being destroyed in these last days, right? All these so-called mass shootings, all these hurricanes and tornadoes and earthquakes, right? So these are the spirits that the Lord is pouring out on the earth right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, before you get your precept, let me grab one more.
Watch, this one's gonna be my precept. Watch.
Did you have Sirach 39 and 28?
Another one. No,
Oh,
I
you had
didn't.
it.
No, you go ahead. Mine is in Isaiah.
Count all praises. You see that? So this the book of Sirach, chapter 39 and verse 28. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force. Right? So the Lord is putting spirits on the earth that are created for vengeance. It says, in the time of destruction, they pour out their force. So all these tornadoes and earthquakes and mass shootings and diseases and all these things are spirits that the Lord is putting on the earth to bring death and destruction, right? The same way the Lord put out spirits during the time of Egypt, during the time of Pharaoh, right? The Lord brought plagues to Egypt. The Lord is bringing plagues to this modern day Egypt, right? It says, in the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance, right? It says, teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction, right? Right? So that's finna go into what we finna bring out in second Esdras, right? All these are spirits that the Lord is putting forth on the earth to bring vengeance, because this earth is wicked, right? Like the brother brought out, this earth was given into the hands of the wicked.
Mm-hmm.
So iniquities are increased in this world, right? So the Most High got to cleanse the earth by destroying the wicked from the face of the earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
So bring out what you had, King, in Isaiah.
And Salaki, just to land me back also is just to show that it is the Most High that's doing all these things is a perfect precept. It's Isaiah 45 and 7. It says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. And if you read the book of Job, you'll also see that nothing happens without his approval first.
Who said 45 and what?
45 and 7.
Gotcha. That's right.
Yeah, most definitely. Right. So all these are the works of the Lord, right? So we finna get into this real quick, and then we're gonna bring out a few more, and that's gonna be it. So let's get to this video.
This morning, another U.S. college town grieving after the nation's latest mass shooting. Michigan State University announcing sophomore Brian Fraser, junior Ariel Anderson, and junior Alexandria Verner were all killed when a gunman opened fire on campus Monday night.
We would like to honor her.
Verner honored late Tuesday at a vigil in her hometown Clawson.
Oh gosh, she looked like a dude.
Sure do.
Damn.
At a vigil in her hometown Clawson, Michigan. Her former high school principal describing her as an exemplary young person.
You try to surround yourself with people that make you feel good as a human being. And that's what Al did to everyone.
In a statement, Anderson's family saying in part the aspiring surgeon was passionate about helping her friends and family, assisting children, and serving people. Frazier was president of MSU's Phi Delta Theta chapter, the fraternity calling him a great friend to his Phi Delta brothers.
I think all of us are numb to the whole situation. We have lived this our entire lives.
5 other students remain hospitalized. This fraternity surveillance video shared with NBC News appears to show the suspected shooter, Anthony Dwayne McCrae, in the massacre's aftermath. McCrae's father telling NBC News his son became reclusive, evil, and mean after his mother died 2 years ago. But still, no official motive. More than 600 miles away.
But we got the motive. We know what the motive is.
Police in Ewing, New Jersey say after McCrae shot and killed himself, authorities found a note in his pocket that indicated a threat to that community, prompting schools there to shut down Tuesday, although no threat was found. Back at Michigan State, the latest gun violence to stun the country, prompting some parents to come pick up their children from school.
The minute we saw her, the tears started and we just hugged and held each other.
And I didn't know that was a Jake that did that.
Can't do that today because of this senseless stuff that goes on.
Jesse, we have learned the suspect had a criminal history as well.
That's right, Savannah. In 2019,
and they'll never do this for Esau. You know, they'll never expound his criminal history, his family patterns, his
that's right.
You know, his mental illness. They'll call it mental illness, but they won't expound on any of that. But when it comes to our people, they real quick with all the statistics.
Right.
he faced a felony charge carrying a concealed weapon. He also faced a misdemeanor charge, possession of a loaded firearm in or upon a vehicle. He pleaded guilty to the lesser charge, and he served probation. Savannah?
All right, Jesse Kirsch at the scene of the latest shooting rampage. Thank you.
You still want the second Eldridge Hawk?
Let's bring that out in second nature. So as you see, like we bringing out all these different things that's going on in the times we living in right now. You got all these mass shootings at colleges, elementary schools, grocery stores, churches, damn concerts, everywhere, right? You got all these new diseases and viruses out here. You got all these massive earthquakes and hurricanes and tornadoes. It's like, how do you not understand that this is the end of the world, right? Our people have to wake up and look at the signs and understand the times that we living in, right? So let's read that in Second Esdras, chapter 5.
This book of Second Esdras, chapter 5, verse 1. Nevertheless, as concerning the tokens,
so Slaki,
behold,
let's stop right there. So he says, nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, that word goes into signs or signals, right? So it says, nevertheless, as concerning the signs or the signals, let's read on.
Behold, the days shall come, that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number.
Right, so let's stop again. So it says, those that dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number. We living in those days right now. In the blink of an eye, 10 people was killed at a damn grocery store. Right, in the blink of an eye, 9 people was killed at a church. In the blink of an eye, 3 people was killed at Michigan State University. Right? In the blink of an eye, you had a damn earthquake over there in damn Turkey and Syria. And matter of fact, let's pull up an article. Let's pull up a news article to see how many people that they got that's reported dead out there from that earthquake. Because the numbers go up every single day. The numbers keep going up and up. So let's put up an article to see.
Hey, Shalakia King, can I say something right quick?
Con, yeah, go ahead, Ken.
I was just gonna say, when I was younger, man, you didn't really hear about mass shootings like this. I remember the first one I had heard about, I think was like 96, 97. I think it was a Columbine or something like that in Colorado. And that
Yeah.
was the first one you heard about. And then, they had one in Connecticut, like Sandy Hook and stuff like that. But now that you look, man, I mean, stuff like this is happening every day, every week.
Con, right? And matter of fact,
That's
look,
right.
let me bring. Well, go ahead real quick.
Yeah, I was gonna say on the screen there it says 33,000, but I saw right before we came online there that it was up to 41 for today.
Dang.
Con, right? So like the brother was saying, like back in the day, you didn't hear about, all these mass shootings and all this different diseases and all this madness that we got to deal with, in 2023, right? So you didn't have all these mass shootings and all this stuff like that, right? So let me bring this out real quick. Cause like I said, the numbers of mass shootings is going up. These things are getting worse. They're not getting no better. Right?
There it is right there.
Right. So let me bring this out. This the book of Second Ledgers, chapter 14. And I'm gonna read verse 10 first. It says, "For the world have lost his youth, and the times begin to wax old." Right? So the days we living in right now, these are the last days. The time is waxing old. Right? More evils are increasing upon the face of the earth. This American kingdom is not getting no better. Everything is getting worse and worse. Right? So let me jump to verse 16. It says, "For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter." So just like the brother Joshua said, he said, man, back in the day, I didn't hear about no mass shootings like that. But now you hear about it every other week. The Lord just said, "Greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter." Right? So everything that we saw growing up, hey, that's nothing compared to what's finna come upon the earth in these last days. Right? Verse 17, it says, "For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein." Right? So the Lord said the world was going to wax weaker through age. So this world is getting more wicked and wicked. Right? And like the brother said, every time I turn my head, every time I look on the news, I read an article, it's always something negative. It's always something about death and destruction. Another earthquake, another hurricane, another tornado, another mass shooting, another virus, another disease. Right? Every time you turn on the news, these are all the things that you read about. Another war. Right? Rumors of wars. Right? So the Lord said the world was going to wax weaker through age. It ain't no such thing as make America great again. This place was never great. This place was built on death and destruction. So this place go fall on death and destruction.
That's right.
So let's go back to that in Second Ledgers chapter 5.
I'm gonna start back up at the top. "Nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, behold, the days shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith."
So the Lord said that those that dwell upon the earth gonna be taken in a great number. We just read that article. Right, it was over 30,000 people that's reported that died from that earthquake over there in Turkey. And then the brother said that the last time he checked, it said it was over 40,000. Right?
41.
I mean, the Lord just put 40 plus thousand people to death. And people think we out here BSing. What are those guys talking about? Right? The Lord is gonna bring destruction. What are they talking about? God is all love. Right?
Precept.
Jesus loves everybody. Well, if Jesus loved everybody, why did 40,000 people just get put to death? Think about that. I never in my life heard of anything like that until today. 40,000 people died from one earthquake. What is it going to take for you to wake up? What is it going to take for you to realize that we are living in the last days? Right? 40,000. When have you ever heard of 40,000 people getting put to death by one earthquake?
And we ain't even talking about a war.
Right. One earthquake and you got 40,000 people dead. And I know you can't believe everything that Esau put out, but still, at the same time, just think about it. 40,000 people from one earthquake. What's stopping one of us from being the next victim in an earthquake? What's stopping us from being the next victim in a mass shooting? Right? So if you're not repentant, matter of fact, let me bring this out real quick, man. Right? Let me bring this out real quick. This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 17. It says, for the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of God. Right? So judgment is beginning with God's chosen people. Right? With the house of Israel. Remember, the Lord said he go punish us for all our iniquities. The Lord is judging us first before he even deal with all these other nations. Right? It says, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of God? Verse 18. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, so the Lord said, even the righteous scarcely go be saved. Even the ones that's keeping the commandments, that's keeping the feast days, right? That's going out there and sighing and crying for all the abominations, right? The ones that's out there standing up against the evildoers, against the workers of iniquity, right? The Lord said, we scarcely go be saved. That means we barely go make it, right? So he says, and if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? So what's going to happen to those who not keeping God's commandments? The ones that's keeping the commandments barely go make it. Barely go make it. So what's going to happen to those that's not keeping the commandments? They're not going to stand a chance. So the last thing you want to be in these last days is somebody that's lukewarm. The last thing you want to be in these last days is somebody that's slothful. The last thing you want to be in these last days is somebody that's not keeping God's commandments. Right? Our people don't truly fear the Lord. Right? But the Lord gonna make you fear him in these last days. And if you don't, you gonna be destroyed. It's straight up. It ain't no way around it. Right? Now is not the time to be playing games. Right? 40,000 people just got put to death. And the body count is getting higher and higher every single day. Right? So if ain't nobody had nothing, let's finish that off for second. That just chapter 5.
God, I got a precept after this. Chapter 5, verse 2. but iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. And the land that thou seest now to have root, shalt thou see wasted suddenly.
So let's stop right there, right? Right. So it says the land that thou seest taking root shall be wasted suddenly. That's talking about America, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at Turkey. Turkey was wasted suddenly, right? One earthquake, and in the blink of an eye, you got over 40,000 people that got put to death, right? So the Lord said it's only gonna take 1 hour to destroy this wicked kingdom, right? In the blink of an eye, 40,000 people in America could get put to death, right? The same thing that's going on over there in Turkey. What's stopping that from happening over here in America, right?
That's right.
You got all these people mysteriously dropping dead, all these athletes dropping dead on the football field and on the basketball court, right? Why are all these things happening, right? People taking the so-called I don't even want to say the name, but the shot, or we gonna say the jab, right? It says a lot of people, especially young, have been passing from the juice with the same symptoms, and they just sweeping it under the rug, saying they don't have a cause. Of course, right? We got people mysteriously dropping dead after taking the shot, right? Oh man, it's a million ways to die in this wicked kingdom, right? They poison in the air, they poison in the food. You can't even eat a damn salad without it being GMO, right? I mean, this is Babylon the Great. This is the belly of the beast. This is the land of confusion, right? This is hell. We are living in hell, right? So the Lord has to do the same thing that he did during the time of Noah, right? The Lord had to destroy the earth because the wickedness of man was great in the earth, like you read about in Genesis chapter 6, right? So that same thing is going on again, right? The wickedness of man is great in the earth. So the Lord has to destroy this earth, right? The Lord has to destroy these wicked nations, right? So that was it on second edges. You said you got a precept?
Yeah, what our people fail to understand. Yeah, that guy did the killing. All these people did those different killings. But they fail to understand that if they were to read the Bible, they see why all of this is happening. And this is an example of it. The example, Deuteronomy 32:39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I maketh alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. He's in control of all of this. So yeah, he made that guy do it, but he's the one that orchestrated it. And if they read the Bible, they would see that. That's why we catch hell.
Right? So we go get a few more, then we go close out. Malak, can you give me Psalm 78 and 49? Right. So lock in and let me see something real quick.
You want to get the lying spirit from what's that?
And brother Joshua, can you give me Isaiah 24? And we go start at verse 1. But Malak, can you get that in Psalm first? 78.
Con. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 78, verse 49. He cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath and indignation and trouble by sending evil angels among them.
Right. So this is talking about the time during Egypt, right? The Lord sent evil angels among the land of Egypt. And like we've been bringing out, America is just a modern day Egypt, right? This is a spiritual Egypt, like you read about in Revelation 11 and 8, right? So the Lord sent plagues upon ancient Egypt, and the Lord is sending plagues. He's sending plagues and pestilences upon this modern day Egypt, right? So let's read on.
Verse 50. He made a way to his anger. He spared not their soul from death, but gave their life over to the pestilence, and smote all the firstborn in Egypt, the chief of their strength in the tabernacles of Ham.
Right? So he doing the same thing in the tabernacles of Edom, in this modern day Egypt, in this kingdom, what they call America, right? So the same thing that was going on back then is going on now. That's why the Lord is bringing all these mass shootings, right? All these mass shootings, all these earthquakes and hurricanes and wildfires, right? All these are the things that the Lord is using to destroy this kingdom, right? You got massive earthquakes going on in Turkey, right? So let's get that in Isaiah 24. Right. Let's get that Isaiah 24 and let's get that real quick.
Which verse did you want?
Let's start at verse 1, Baba Kashah.
It's the book of Isaiah 24, verse 1. Behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty, and maketh it waste, and turneth it upside down, and scatter abroad the inhabitants thereof.
Right. So the Lord is making the earth empty, right? And making the earth waste, right? Like you said, those that dwell upon the earth shall be taken in a great number. Right? Like I said, and if you're not a repentant Israelite, you might be the next victim. Right? This should scare you to put you in place to make sure that you examining yourself, right? And make sure that you go harder in this truth. Right? When I see stuff like that, 40,000+ people getting put to death, I'm like, damn. I'm like, hey man, I gotta be on my A game, man. I can't be playing around with the Most High, man. Shit, I could be next. I see people getting killed out here every single day, car accidents, all type of stuff. Hey, we was on the road the other night, man. We almost seen a damn car accident.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you ever been riding around and you see a car accident happen right next to you, and you like, damn, that could have been me, right? I'm riding around, man. I seen a damn car flipped upside down. People was crawling out the bottom of the damn car. I'm like, damn, what if that was me, right? Hey, I think like that all the time. I'm like, damn, man, the Lord can take you out at any time.
At any time.
You know how many people catch straight bullets, right? People be riding up the damn highway, get smacked from the back, they whole car flip over, right? Hey, the Lord can take you at any time. So now is not the time to be playing around.
Hey, y'all want to see some other craziness?
Let's when you start at verse 1. Let's jump Matter of fact, we gonna read down to verse 12. Yeah, go ahead and show what you was gonna show though, Ephraim.
All these fish that washed up on the shore. Who eating that?
Right, and who doing that? Who poisoning the water? Right. You think the earth was like that when King David was ruling?
Nope.
Right. Who was putting all? And that's just the fish, right? You got a lot of birds that's so-called mysteriously dropping from the sky too. So why are all the fish coming up off the out the water? Why is all the birds falling out the skies? Right? Because you got these damn devils poisoning the water. These damn devils poisoning the damn air. Killing off all the damn animals. Cutting down all the trees. Right? So let's finish this in Isaiah, and that's gonna be it for me. Let's read down to verse 12.
When you started 2, King?
Come.
Just the book of Isaiah, chapter 24, verse 2. And it shall be as with the people, so with the priest, as with the servant, so with his master, as with the maid, so with her mistress, as with the buyer, so with the seller, as with the lender, so with the borrower, as with the taker of usury, so with the giver of usury to him. The land shall be utterly emptied and utterly spoiled, for the Lord hath spoken with this word. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languished and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled unto the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant.
Right, so let's stop right there. So it says, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, right? And all this, like I said, all this goes back to Israel as a nation, right? The world is out of order because of us. We the ones that the Lord gave the laws to. We the ones that broke the commandments, right? And allowed the Lord to put us at a lower state and put all these other nations above us, right? So all this is our fault. But at the end of the day, the Lord is gonna redeem those of us that wholeheartedly repent and come back to the commandments and endure unto the end.
That's right.
Right? So this whole world is turned upside down because the Lord said in Ecclesiastes, he said, you got servants, right, walking as rulers upon the earth, and then you got the kings on the earth walking as servants, right? To paraphrase it, right? So we supposed to be the rulers of the earth, but we at the bottom, we at a lower state because we are disobedient and we break God's commandments. And then you got the scum of the earth, they set up as the kings of the earth, and they don't know what to do with it. That's why the earth is out of order. It's like we gave the keys of a Maserati to a little kid that don't know how to drive it, right? And now he crashing the car. He like, damn, it's not meant for you. You don't know what to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
We let Esau run the world, and he got the birds dropping out the damn sky. He got the fish coming up out of the seas, right? He got all these damn mass shootings, all these damn diseases, and all these damn famines coming about.
Hey,
Right?
Baki, I got something we can call Esau from here on out. When we see him on the street, we just gonna call him Can't Get Right.
Right? Right. Can't get right. But hey, that's the thing. It was never meant for him to get right. Hey, this damn devil, man, he was born like that. That's why the Lord said they are estranged from the womb. Right? Like the brother said, you can't get right. Right? This ain't meant for them. Their rightful position is to be our servants. It's not meant for them to be kings and rulers. Right? I mean, look at the results. What good has the earth been in ever since these damn devils been in the power? You could go all the way back to the time of the Greeks and the Romans. In the book of Maccabees, it tell you that when the Greeks and Alexander came into power, it said evils will increase upon the face of the earth. Right? So let's read on, Ken.
This is verse 6. Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left.
Right? So that's going into that lake of fire. So this is a future prophecy. The Lord has to destroy this earth, like we went into during the time of Noah. This earth was polluted in wickedness. So the Lord sent the flood to destroy the earth. But this time the Lord is going to send a flood of fire to destroy the earth. Right? Because this earth has to be cleansed of all its wickedness. Right? So let's read on.
Verse 7. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of the taberets ceaseth, the noise of them that are rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it.
Right, so let's stop right there. So it says all that is finna be ceased, put to an end. Right? Like I said, everybody think this is a damn game, right? Hey, I bet they ain't think it was a game after that earthquake, right? They ain't gonna think it's a game at Michigan State University, right? They don't think it's a game when that shooter went into that store in Buffalo, right? Like I said, who go be the next victim, right? The Lord can take you out at any time. Bullets don't have names on them. Earthquakes don't have names on them. Right? You better pray and beg the Most High that He spare you in the last days. What's stopping you from being one of those 40,000 people? What's stopping you from being the next victim getting shot down in a mass shooting? Right? Get your precept, King.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 13. Consider the work of the Most High, for who can make it that straight which He hath made crooked? In the days of prosperity be joyful, but in the day of adversity consider. The Most High also has set the one over against the other, to the end that man should find nothing after him. That's it.
Con, go ahead and break it down, King.
Yeah, that He's in control of everything. He make it dead, and he make it alive. He does whatever He wants to do. This is His world. He controls everything. He's the one that put Esau up against us, and only He can correct it.
We just the actors in His movie.
That's right.
And that's why even in Romans 9, the Lord said He gonna have mercy on whom He have mercy. Right?
That's right.
So the question to our people is, should the Lord show you mercy? Right? Are your works worthy enough to be to receive mercy from the Lord? Because there's 40,000 people that that just got put to death, right? It was reported over 52 mass shootings in the United States in the month of January, right? Remember, the Lord said in the last days you go see 1,000 dead to your left side and to your right. He said the blood gonna be up to the horse's bridle. That's how much death and destruction is coming to this earth, right? So let's finish that off in Isaiah 24.
Verse 10. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in.
Right, so let's stop right there. So it says the city of confusion. Like I said, this is talking about America. America is the city of confusion. Everything is upside down in this place, man. You can't tell the difference between a man and a woman, right? Everybody want to get along and be friends. Every nation could come over here and do whatever the hell they want to do, right? Whatever customs and heritage you had in your home country, everybody lose that when they come to America, right? The so-called Arabs, the so-called East Indians, they come to America and they forget all their customs. Now they want to dress like the so-called white man. They want to take all the drugs like the so-called white man and get drunk and turn up and party, right? And be whoremongers and be whores, right? But you couldn't do that back in your home country, right? They didn't stand for that. But all these nations get drunk off the wine of Babylon, right? All the nations come to this wicked country and please the lust of their damn flesh, right? So the Lord said, this is the city in confusion, and this place got to be broken down, right? So let's read down to verse 12.
Verse 11. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. In the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction.
Right? So the Lord is going to put all these things to an end. Everybody waiting to exhale. Everybody like, man, when are all these mass shootings going to stop? When are all these viruses going to stop? When are all these hurricanes and all these earthquakes going to stop? Hey, this is a newsflash. They not going to stop. They going to get worse.
Mm-hmm.
Stop living in this fake ass fairy tale world that you living in. Stop living in this damn matrix. These are the last days, right? Death and destruction and more plagues is coming to this earth. And if you're not a repentant Israelite, you are not going to make it. Right? So this is a wake-up call for our people. If you was in and out, if you was lukewarm, if you was a sluggard, if you was slothful, hey, Lord willing, this help you. Lord willing, this help you tighten your game up. Lord willing, this take you to the next level. Right now is not the time to be playing games. Right? So that's gonna be the end of that. Like we said, man, we went into the Peyton Gendron sentence. We went into a little bit of world news, right? We went into some prophecies, right? So again, hey, this need to be a wake-up call for our people, the so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right? So Lord willing, our people take heed to this message, right? So again, man, before we close out, man, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah, right? Again, the water to all the brothers and sisters that tuned in to Yahweh's Camp Wednesday Night Live. Again, this brother Yashawan Ban Yahawada.
His brother Ephraim.
Brother Malak.
This is Joshua Bangad.
Hey, Con, this is Baba Simran.
Brother Zephaniah.
Kind of like we said, Lord willing, brothers and sisters can learn something from this lesson. But we gonna close it out, man. We want to give a mighty Kwam Yashala to the nation of Israel and Shalom.
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 Shalom.